This person has just realized how much they messed up. They feel really sorry for making you wait and not handling things right. They left so many things hanging and didn't even bother to explain themselves properly before they left. Now swamped with guilt, they're coming back to apologize. And this apology is a heavy one. It's full of real regret for how they treated you and the whole mess they left behind. They really regret not clearing things up and just leaving everything up in the air. They want to fix everything now and are ready to do all it takes to get back the connection they let slip away. Looking back, they see their big mistakes, like choosing others over you. And now they understand how much those choices hurt them, maybe in ways you can't even see. Those decisions really backfired, making them realize just how wrong they were. They hurt you a lot, and now, ironically, they're the ones feeling the pain, torn up inside and crying, wondering if you might let them back into your life. They're scared that the mess they made is too big to fix and that you might not even want to hear them out. These fears are from feelings they've hidden for a long time, not because they didn't care, but because they were too insecure and had their own issues to deal with. Back then, they weren't ready to open up and be vulnerable, and their fear of showing their true feelings stopped them from giving you the love you deserved. Now, they're really feeling the weight of all that silence, desperately hoping you'll let them say now what they were too scared to say before. They know they've been inconsistent and that their unpredictable ways made you back off. They've noticed how you've become quieter, maybe even a bit colder. Even so, they still love you a lot, just from a distance now. They're not sure how to talk to you after everything that's happened. Being apart really hurts, and every day without talking just reminds them of all the mistakes they made and the good times that are now just memories. They feel your absence deeply. It's like a heavy weight that makes it hard to breathe, and it just doesn't go away. As they look at their life now, everything seems like a huge mess. But one thing is very clear: they really need you back. They miss the support you used to give them, the kindness you always showed, and how well you understood them. They've realized that having you by their side made them feel stronger and more capable of dealing with life's challenges. Without you, they feel lost, adrift in the middle of a sea of problems, with no anchor to hold on to. Your support wasn't just something nice to have, it was crucial for them to overcome the tough spots in their life. Now, more than ever, they understand that they truly love you. They didn't run away from what you had because they didn't care. They ran because they were too scared to let you see all of them, to let you in completely. The truth is, they were overwhelmed by their feelings for you. Loving you made them feel vulnerable in a way that scared them. It wasn't just the fear of being open about their feelings, it was also about the fear of their own inadequacies. They doubted whether they could be what you deserved, whether they could match your love and support with equal strength. This fear, this self-doubt, led them to make the decision to step back, to create space between you, hoping somehow that distance would spare both of you the pain of their perceived shortcomings. But time and distance have shown them how wrong they were. Every moment away from you has been a moment spent in regret. They've replayed every memory, every conversation, and with each replay, their understanding of what they lost grows. They see now how much you meant to them, how you were a stabilizing force in their life. You were the calm in their storm, the light in their darkness. And without that, they felt untethered, lost to the winds of their own turmoil. As they've wrestled with their thoughts and feelings during this time apart, they've also come to recognize the depth of their feelings for you. It wasn't just a simple fondness, it was profound, more significant than any connection they've ever experienced. With you, they could be themselves, without masks, without defenses. You accepted them as they were, with all their flaws and all their virtues. This acceptance is something they've come to value immensely, realizing only in its absence how vital it was for their sense of self. They're now coming to terms with the fact that they made a mistake, a big one. By letting fear dictate their actions, they pushed away the very person who could help them face those fears. They see now that growth comes not from avoiding vulnerability, but from embracing it. They want to embrace it now with you if you'll let them. They want to show you that they can be brave, that they can face the uncertainties of life with you by their side. They're ready to talk about everything now, about why they left, about what they've learned, and about how they want to move forward. They want to rebuild what was lost, to start anew with a stronger foundation built on trust, honesty, and vulnerability. They hope that you can forgive them for their past mistakes, that you can see the change in them, and that you might still have room for them in your life. Their heart aches for another chance, a chance to make things right, not just for themselves, but for both of you. They're prepared to do whatever it takes, to put in all the effort required to regain your trust and rebuild your bond. They know it won't be easy, they know it will take time, but they believe in the love they feel for you, in its power to overcome the past. As they wait in hope, they cling to the thought of your smile, your laugh, the warmth of your touch. They remember every detail with crystal clarity, each memory a bittersweet reminder of what they've lost and what they hope to regain. They understand more than ever that you are the person they were meant to be with, the person they want to spend their life with. This realization has been both a painful acknowledgement of their past errors and a hopeful beacon for the future. In their heart, they hold a vision of a life with you, a life where they don't run from love but run towards it, embracing all the challenges and joys it brings. They dream of a day when they can once again stand by your side, not as the person they were. They thought leaving was the best for both of you, even though it was the toughest choice they had ever made. They believed that being apart would save you both from pain. But as time passed, they realized how wrong they were. Every day without you brings a constant ache in their chest, a reminder of what you both shared. They can't shake off that feeling, no matter how hard they try. Since meeting you, their life has changed dramatically. Whether or not you feel the same, they need you to know how important your connection has been and still is. From the start, there was something undeniable between you, more than just attraction. It was an intense bond that shook them deeply, drawing them to you as if the universe had planned it. The way you connected, understood each other so effortlessly, was both thrilling and scary for them. That overwhelming intensity was beautiful, but it also frightened them. It felt like losing control, drowning in emotions they weren't ready to face. Even now, looking at your photos, they find themselves captivated, searching your face as if it holds all the answers. Despite the distance, they feel a magnetic pull towards you, a sense that you're still connected by an invisible thread. They've tried to ignore it, to move on, but the truth is, They feel what you feel. From the very beginning, this connection was so strong they thought they were going crazy. They couldn't understand how it was possible to feel so in tune with someone not physically near. They regret going silent. Silence was their defense mechanism, thinking that by not reaching out they could protect themselves and maybe even you. But now they see that was a mistake. They deprived both of you of something special, something rare, by pulling away when they should have held on. It saddens them to think about the last time you were together and all the missed opportunities to be there for you, to stand by your side. The more time they spend apart from you, the more they realize you are their true love. It's not just a fleeting feeling or a romantic fantasy, it's real. With every day that passes, their heart yearns for you in ways they can't explain. They've tried to distract themselves, to fill the void with other things, but nothing compares to what they had with you. They would do anything to be with you again, to hold you and tell you how much they care. There's a part of them that hopes you still think of them, that maybe you feel the same way, but they can't be sure. All they can do is hope. Before meeting you, they were blind to what it really meant to be in love, to feel so deeply. Now, they understand and they miss you more than ever. My dear viewers, show your support by giving a super thanks up to $20.